Hi, I'm Jenna.
And I'm Bobby.
And this is He's in the Mix.
Hit 'em! Okay, we want to give you guys our update on our debt-free journey. So we said last month that we were looking to get out of debt in 6 months, and we were super excited about that. We did a video about Dave Ramsey ruining our lives, which he did ruin our lives in a positive way. But as life always happens, things changed.
I was furloughed, you guys. So what that means for us as a family in our financial journey is for 6 weeks I will be doing, I'll be reassigned to another thing, and 6 weeks I will be furloughed with the hopes of returning. But as you guys know, things are changing, right? With the workforce, with all of the things with COVID, there's just a lot of moving pieces right now. And had you asked me this question last month, I would have been like, oh no, we're good, right? Like what we do is really needed right now, and there's no way that we would be in a furlough, but we are. So that's where we're at.
Yeah, the first time we had the conversation about Janelle being furloughed, our thoughts were immediately, oh man, this is going to ruin our opportunity to get out of debt this year. And then, you know, Janelle kind of talked about how she went through the cycles of grief. And I mean, there's a lot that kind of goes with that. She works for a great company, and, you know, her having to be furloughed kind of brings up some emotions about value and, like, you know, what you're bringing to the table. Do you want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah. So, like Bobby said, right, I kind of went through all the stages of grief. At first, I was like, what's happening? And then really feeling all the emotions that were tied with that, and like, what does that mean for me as an individual? And kind of going through a moment where I'm like, man, my work really determines who I am, knowing that that's not the case, right? But luckily coming out on the other side of realizing that God knows what he's doing, and he is the one who is directing whatever is going to happen moving forward. And as long as I put my attention and my focus on him, I don't have to worry about what's going to happen, right? I know he's got us, and that's all that matters.
So it's not so much for us about like, oh man, this really throw off, you know, our debt journey, and we might not get out of debt this year. We're still going to go at that with everything we have. We still believe that if it's God's will, we'll get out of debt here in 2020. It might take a little bit more intentionality. It might take us looking at our budget, seeing different areas that we can cut back on. But honestly, like, you know, the work we do is workforce development. We know there are people out there every single day, and getting out of debt this year is definitely not the conversation that is on their table. I mean, they're worried about putting food on the table or when they're going to return back to work. So we feel definitely blessed to be in the situation that we're in, even right now. And God, he always shows up. He always makes a way.
Well, and also, right, when we decided to even attack this at the very beginning, we addressed it with God, right? We asked him for the blessing. And I think that's really important when you are game planning what your goals are, is bringing him into the mix, right? Saying like, hey, if this be your will, you will grant it no matter what that looks like. Whether that means, you know, I'm being furloughed, and then whatever else that means. I know that you are going to provide because you were there at the beginning of this goal, and you will see me through it. So I think that's a huge piece of it. Just recognizing that he is there always, through the good, through the bad, through the ugly, through all of it.
Yeah, so where we're at with our debt journey right now, last month we were able to make a huge significant payment on that. So we're about $25,000 left to go. And even if we do not walk out of 2020 debt-free, I mean, what this is doing just for our relationship, you know, just us getting closer together, being able to get closer to God as well, and trusting on each other and seeing things in our life that are important and cutting away things that are not so important. I'm just so thankful for this time. So we hope that next month we'll have a lot more better updates for you as far as our debt-free journey. This month, you know, it was kind of a sad news to hear about the furlough situation. But on the other side, it's kind of this feeling of excitement to say, like, we don't know where God's going to push us to or where he's going to take us to, but he's going to do something because he's always up to something.
You know what? I'm excited to see what's next because he's got us. With that being said, here's your money tip.
So always remember that money does not determine your value. That's so important. Your economic situation does not determine who you are as a person. It doesn't matter if you're making a lot of money. It doesn't matter if you're making a little bit of money. Do not let money determine your value. Because as soon as you let that determine your value, it will start to determine your situation. Your situation and circumstance is not dependent upon how much money you are making in this current season. So I really encourage everyone out there who's listening, please do not let money determine your value.
We really hope you liked this video. Please don't forget to like that button.
Like.
And subscribe.
Subscribe. I can't say that as fast.
Subscribe it.
Yes.
Subscribe it.
Please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We're at 75 subscribers. Woo! And the best part is this. We got our first thumbs down by one of our videos. And I was like, babe,
we made it.
We made it. Somebody hated on your board. No, I'm just joking. But seriously, we hope this video brings you guys some joy in your life. If there's folks out there going through some hard times, just reach out to us. We don't mind praying for people. Honestly, just drop a comment and just put your name. Feel free to, just reach out to us. We got your back. All right. We'll see you guys next time. Take care. Hit 'em.
Baby, I feel like we should do a hit 'em challenge.
What's a hit 'em challenge?
Hit 'em means to just go for it. Just do it, right?
So when you hear me say hit 'em, he who's in the mix, trademark, you should go for it.
All right.
Hit 'em.
You ready for the hit 'em challenge?
What do you got?
Jump in the pool. Yeah.
The kiddie pool?
The kiddie pool.
Hit 'em. Hit 'em challenge. She don't know who she talking to. Let's get it.
Hit it.
Hit 'em. Hit 'em.